Hi there, this is Evangelist Josh Lancaster out of Vista Baptist Church in Peoria, Illinois, coming to you from my office today. I have a question for you. Do you know how many gospel tracts you handed out last year? If you were to ask me that question, I couldn't give you the exact number, but one of the things that I believe is valuable about Fill America is it encourages Christians to keep track of how many gospel tracts they've distributed. And that helps us to have a baseline from which to improve. If I know I've passed out 10 tracts this week, I can try to pass out 20 tracts next week. And it also can be encouraging if at the end of the month we realize, man, I've passed out 150 tracts. What a blessing that can be. If at the end of the year I've passed out over 1,000 tracts, then that can be encouraging. And so knowing how many tracts we've passed out gives us room for improvement and also encouragement. One of the other things I believe is valuable about Fill America is that it encourages us to be accountable with each other. When you have to be accountable to somebody for how many tracts you pass out, it encourages you to get more done. And it also can be something that will spur you on. And I believe that that's a valuable thing. Perhaps the most valuable thing about Fill America, though, is it is encouraging Christians to make the commitment to carry gospel tracts on their person at all times and to give them out whenever God gives them opportunity. The gospel can go out in many ways, and a gospel tract is just one of those, but gospel tracts are a valuable tool, and it's a good starting place for any Christian in getting out the gospel. And so encouraging Christians to start carrying gospel tracts and to give them out whenever they have opportunity, that's something that I as an evangelist already have been trying to do for years, and pastors I'm sure are already trying to do. And Fill America is trying to do that, trying to encourage Christians, pastors, churches to have the gospel on them in tract form, to give it out wherever they go, and to try to share the gospel however they can, wherever they can. The goal is to, just like those New Testament believers, fill Jerusalem with their doctrine and turn their world upside down. The goal is for us to do the same in our communities, to fill our communities with the gospel and to turn our world upside down. And so Fill America is a valuable ministry. I hope that you will participate in it if you've not already. If you are participating in it, hope you'll encourage others to get involved as well, and that we'll be able to see the gospel going out in even greater amounts because of the push, the spur, the encouragement of this ministry, Fill America, encouraging us all to get the gospel out even more. God bless you today as you share the gospel for Him.